This is a production of Hollywood Impact Studios, a film school behind bars, and was filmed by our inmate students currently incarcerated inside the Los Angeles County Jail.
Parking units in 11A19, 11A19, domestic violence, 2035 North Empty.
You went into a sober living home, and do you remember what you told me about your first experience in that sober living home?
It took me about a month to realize. I sat there and I thought, God, these people really have a problem here. And I thought I was in the wrong place. I thought I didn't need to be there. But after the 30 days went by, 40 days, I realized, well, maybe I do have a problem. And because I thought that you see lots of people trying to recover, but they're all different. They all have different ways of recovering. And I thought I checked into a zoo by mistake. But I ended up liking the place. And even after the year was over with, I still go back there and wash their dishes and help them out. And I still have friends there that work in the program.
Why did you move to Long Beach?
That was as far away as I could leave in the county without, or get away from Lancaster, because all the police knew me there. And
I think you also told me that in Long Beach you didn't know a single person there.
I didn't know anybody. And I know Long Beach has the same problems as every other city in this country does. It's just that if I don't know anybody and I didn't go looking for anybody and nobody was looking for me, it just made it easy on myself.
So tell us a little bit about what you're doing right now with your life.
Well, right now I'm a professional student. I've been going to trade tech for about 2.5 years. And I took up welding, but I'm too old to weld. But it's with the military paid for at the time, that particular program, because there's a shortage of welders. Now I'm fortunate enough to where they're sending me back to school for 4 more years on a different type of program, so I can do what I want to do. But I've moved from Los Angeles Trade Tech to Mission College, which is closer to where I live now, because I've moved from Long Beach back up to where I'm from. And I did go to both the Sheriff's Department in Lancaster and Palmdale to let them know that I was in town, not to warn them, but just basically to say I'm here. So if you see me, please don't arrest me. I have a driver's license. I have my car registered. I have insurance in case you want to see it. And I had a letter of introduction from Chief Lopez because he wanted me to be okay too.
It's kind of interesting to think that 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, you were with us in Hollywood Impact. And 4.5 years later, you're going to get your master's degree. That's pretty incredible. What does that feel like?
It feels good. My whole family are teachers, so it just feels good to be doing something other than what I was doing.
And what else has changed too? There's something else special that has occurred in the last 4.5 years.
Something else. I mean, a
you
lot.
got married.
Yeah, I got married to the same girl I've had for the last 12 years.
And why didn't you get married before? What did she say?
No. She told me that if she was ever to get married again, I would be the last person she'd marry. And it was pretty cut and dry, but I was real persistent. And anybody chased somebody for 12 years has got to be persistent.
Choosing a new path. We'll continue with our discussion with Charles Roseland on relationships.